Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Data Engineer Diary. I'm excited to bring you into the world of engineering. Here, we will explore the basics of data processing from building simple data pipelines to understanding the essential of big data and cloud computing. Our journey will be full with easy to understand tutorials, practical tips, and some fun along the way. This channel is perfect for those who are just starting out or looking to get a grasp of the fundamentals of data engineering. I would love to hear from you, so please feel free to like, comment, and share your thoughts or questions. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos where I'll continue to simplify data engineering together. Let's get started and make data engineering easy and accessible for everyone. In today's video, I'm going to discuss about AWS Identity and Access Management IAM service. Yeah, so what is the IAM service? So this is the service which the main features are user or identity management, which allow us to create users with individual credentials for AWS console or API access. And secondly, it allows to manage permissions and by using policies and define detailed access controls through attachable policies. And it also support multi-factor authentication MFA to increase security during login. And on top of that, it supports roles identity federation, allow role assumption by authenticated users or services across AWS accounts or enterprise systems. And lastly, it does the access management tools for inspecting and auditing AWS environment permission. So why use IAM? So IAM provides a security enhancement of the environment. So it is a key tool for securing the AWS environment, preventing unauthorized access. And secondly, there's a compliance requirements. IAM supports necessary controls and auditing for standards like GDPR or HIPAA. And it also provides flexible access management, offers adaptable permission management options for varying business needs and team structures. And lastly, it will make sure cost effectiveness because proper permission management prevents misconfigurations, avoiding unnecessary costs. So the IAM best practices includes first the least privilege principle, which means we only grant minimum a required permission, and avoid over privileging. And the second thing is to do regular audits. So we do periodically review and update permissions and remove those users who no longer with the company and remove a certain policies when it is not needed. And make sure all users use multi-factor authentication and also focusing on using IAM roles instead of static access key. And lastly, always do audit and monitoring of IAM events for security purposes. So here are some main components of IAM. The first one is users. So user represents individuals or services assigned with unique credentials and permissions. And secondly, there's a group which categorizes user for simplified permission management. For example, you can add multiple users under one group, and once a user leave the companies or should no longer have a certain permission, you can remove the user from the groups. And for the third one, a third component is roles. It defines sets of permission for specific tasks, and it can be assigned to authenticated entities like a user or even an AWS service. And the fourth main component is policies. Policies are documents that define permission rules and can be attached to either users, groups, or roles. And the next one is the access key. It is a long-term credential for programmatic access to AWS services. And the last one is the MFA that I've mentioned a few times. So it will requires multiple verification factors for increased account security, like using an authenticator application on your phone to get a security code during the login process. And lastly, we got the IAM JSON policies. So policies are typically written in JSON format. So these policies define which actions are allowed or denied and to which resources this action can be applied. So this is an example using the S3 list buckets and S3 get object, having the effect to allow the user or the roles to execute this API call. Okay, so this is a very basic concept of IAM. So next, I'm going to show you how to do it on the AWS console.